The challenge is about trying to identify and improve understanding in the drivers from the deep south, from the Southern Ocean and Antarctica, on New Zealand's climate. So we're trying to understand what those influences are and which ones matter most and how they might change in the future. It'll do a lot towards building those core skills that underpin climate change science. It's also a great opportunity for New Zealand researchers to work together. Many of us have links to overseas institutions and organisations, and we often operate along those networks rather than with people in the same country. And so it's an opportunity to build a community and to build capability in areas that really matter for climate change. And by conducting this work, we're confident we'll improve understanding of and our ability to predict New Zealand's climate. And we think that'll be of really broad benefit to people from the primary sector, for instance, who are obviously concerned about issues like drought, right through to government departments and local planners as they plan for environmental change in the 21st century.
So from my perspective, I think one of the most exciting things about this funding is that it isn't just scientists doing the science that they think is important in their own way and publishing papers about it, but that actually the scientists have to listen to the New Zealand public and stakeholders and say, what are the things you want us to focus our research on about climate change? And then they do that research, and then they have to go back and feed that information back in ways that those people can actually use that information.
The National Science Challenges are a fantastic opportunity to actually better engage with the New Zealand public. And I think that's important in the area of climate change. We need everybody to accept that the climate is changing and we do need to adapt to it. So I think there's an exciting opportunity for the science community to better engage with the public. And so around outreach and science communication, I think this is a fantastic opportunity and an exciting opportunity. And based on my interactions with people in the science community, they're ready for it. And I think there's also a growing desire of scientists to make sure that whatever science they're doing is actually going to make a difference. And for me, the National Science Challenge is an instrument that could make that happen.
It's trying to do science in a different way. I think it's quite daunting for scientists, actually. It's not often that we actually get given a mission and told, this is what we want you to work on. So I think it's exciting, but I think it's a different way of working for scientists that's sometimes a bit uncomfortable. I think for people in New Zealand, it's a really good opportunity because they actually have input into what research is done, and they also get feedback from what research is being done and use that